Hello everyone, good afternoon to us in Asia and good morning to our delegates from Europe. Welcome to our webinar series under the theme of Your Guide to IoT-Enabled Smart Business, powered by Tuya Smart and supported by Thai IoT Association. My name is Wing and I'm from the organizer team of LED Expo Thailand plus SMARTECH ASEAN, and I'm pleased to be your MC today. For most countries in Asia, the penetration of connected home device is still in our early stages with less than 10% adoption. Yet, smart home devices are gaining momentum with the important value placed on connected lifestyle experience and with the rollout of 5G and artificial intelligence technology. This presents even more opportunity for seamless experience across multiple devices and platforms in Asia. Today, we are very honored to welcome two leading experts from the IoT industry to share their insight on the smart home trends that shapes our market. Our first speaker is Mr. Jeff Gong, Regional Director of Southeast Asia Market of Tuya Smart. With many years of experience in the smart home and IoT business, Mr. Gong has gathered remarkable understanding of market trends and needs and helped many local household brands in lighting, surveillance, home appliances, healthcare, and electrical industry to successfully innovate their business model to gain a competitive advantage in this fast-growing IoT business. We will learn from Mr. Gong the latest smart product trends in ASEAN markets and the opportunity to enlarge your partnership with Tuya IoT ecosystem to fit and help your business grow. So without further ado, let us invite Mr. Gong to kickstart this session.
Hello, my name is Jeff, Regional Director of Southeast Asia and Tuya Smart. First, I appreciate your time and attention. The topic I will be covering today is smart home trends that shape the market, and I hope you could get some idea of this blue ocean. First, I would like to briefly introduce my company, Tuya Smart. Tuya is a global IoT cloud platform founded in 2014, and after 5 rounds of fundraising, Tuya went IPO on New York Stock Exchange this March. Tuya has headquarters in China, America, Germany, Japan, India, and Colombia, with more than 2,500 employees and 70% are from R&D. To help those who do not understand what we do, there are 3 things that Tuya provides. First, Tuya Cloud, and all products are connected to Tuya Cloud Server. And the second is Tuya IoT modules that integrate with product hardware to communicate with Tuya Cloud. And the third is an all-in-one app that controls all Tuya IoT products, Tuya Cloud, Tuya Devices OS, and Tuya App. Together, they build Tuya IoT ecosystem. Manufacturers only need to focus on what they do best, which is hardware production, and leave the rest to Tuya to enable smart features on their products. An AC manufacturer does not need to know lighting factories, yet their products can still work together and provide a great smart home experience, and they are all powered by Tuya. As of now, Tuya has enabled more than 310,000 devices SKUs, and more than 38,000 products support AI voice control. Language support of these smart speakers greatly enhanced the user experience. You can have your smart home to do what you wanted it to do with one simple sentence. And you can even talk to your own Google Home speaker in Thai or Indonesian, and Google has already supported these languages. As demand in Southeast Asia countries go up, more and more local languages will be supported by smart speakers. Every day, Tuya Cloud processes 84 billion requests and gets 122 million AI voice interactions from Amazon and Google Home. The response time of our server is less than 10 milliseconds. As mentioned before, Tuya app is capable of connecting and controlling all Tuya products, including products in lighting and power, home appliances, security and sensors, industry and agriculture, health, energy, and education and entertainment. I believe most of you have your own idea of how smart home should look like. Now let's visualize it.
Okay, let's do it. Smart. Make the water a little cooler.
The water temperature has been lowered. Make a cup of decaf coffee. Your decaf will be ready soon.
Oh, my key. Too smart. Show me the recipe.
Put butter into pan, then add the steak.
Switch the lights to party mode.
In the following slides, we will be listing products under best-selling smart home product categories. Under the smart power section, smart plug and switch are the most popular ones. We have plugs in US type, EU type, UK type, and universal specs to serve demands from different countries. Also for the switches, there are live line only and the live and neutral type to fit houses with different wiring requirements. Retrofitting products are also available to address the issues where people have already moved in and do not want to replace the current switch in their home. We also got abundant factory resources making all sorts of lighting products to meet both home and project needs. For other family members, smart lighting accessories like remote controller, wireless switches, and sync switches will be a good choice for them to enjoy the benefit of smart technologies. For camera and video doorbell, Southeast Asia always takes a major proportion of the global market. Due to the nature of the 12 platform, you will have a far wider choice of look and price positioning in terms of product and supply chain. This is a demonstration of door locks. In Southeast Asia, lever handle type is the best-selling kind. Deadbolt is mostly for the US market. We can see the huge potential of padlock in the retail market. And the key box is a great fit for the Airbnb scenario. Sensor is a key category of smart homes, as it can be used to trigger multiple automation settings. The door sensors, PIR, motion sensor contribute to most of the sales. Others like smoke and gas detectors, temperature and humidity sensors, water leakage sensors are also essential for home protection. Home appliance is a broad definition. Brand recognition, pricing, and installation are some of the key factors that influence consumers' decision-making. In Southeast Asia area, in general, the most popular ones will be among air purifiers, cleaning robots, body fan scale, air cooler, and fan.
Let's take a close look into it. Back in 2019, Thailand has just experienced the worst polluted winter, and after that, people start to pay attention to air quality. We saw a boost in sales of air quality sensor and air purifiers. Some customers will buy more than one air purifier, with big ones for the entire family and a smaller one on the office table to create a better working space. Cleaning robots spares young people more time for things they really want to do, and our customers offer a highly cost-friendly option over this category in Southeast Asia to relieve the burden for those who want to give it a try without high cost. Body fan scale tells you how much you weigh and your calculated body fat percentage. And you can manage both your health condition and your smart home in the same app. Kitchen appliances are of great help and widely accepted in those developed countries. And we see a great potential in kitchen products like rice cooker, smart kettle, and dishwasher for Southeast Asia countries, given its population, food preference, and living habits.
And the pandemic goes, blood oxygen monitor is now getting more and more attention. I believe the last few slides could give you an impression of smart product line possibilities. There is no limitation of your business bond. If you see an opportunity, seize it, and our team will always be there to support you. Here are some Tuya global partners, ranging from hardware manufacturers in China, India, and Vietnam, retailing channels and brands around the world, to telecommunication carriers and real estate developers. Tuya works with members across different value chains and helps them to succeed in the IoT industry. This is a glance of brands powered by Tuya in Southeast Asia. We help customers to build their apps and smart home brands, and products from different brands could work together as one to best serve local consumers and enlarge the market capacity. The growth of the smart home market in Southeast Asia is rapid. By April this year, the sales number has already gone beyond the overall sales of 2020. As per our estimation, the growth rate of IoT product can be 3 to 5 times more than that of 2020. Proportion-wise, Indonesia ranks number 1 among ASEAN countries. The combination of Indonesia, Thailand, and Vietnam contributes around 80% of the total market volume. Let's take a look at the product trends. From Tuya platform data, you can see what's the most popular products. Number 1 is the lighting source, of course. Number 2 is smart plug. Number 3 is light strip, and the rising of this product is really fast, by the way. Due to product natures, surveillance product is not counted in this chart, which I will show you later in the corresponding slides.
This is lighting. Light source is absolutely number 1 in quantity because it's cheap and easy to install. Something as simple as a smart light bulb can be a huge boost in user experience comparing to traditional lighting products. Light strip starts to take a higher percentage since the third quarter last year, and the growth rate is still increasing, making this product the most favorite one by sellers on the lighting category because of the huge market capacity and not so intensive competition. Application-wise, it's mainly used as an ambient light for TV and entertainment. Percentage of other commonly used lamps, such as ceiling light, downlight, and panel light, are rising, which enriches the ecology of smart lighting along with other accessories, such as dimmer and light remote. This is the power category. Smart plug takes up to 71% of the overall power category because it's, again, cheap, plug and play, and highly compatible with other home appliances. Light switch, curtain switch, circuit breaker, dimmer switch, scene switch are the first choice for the smart home projects in Vietnam and Indonesia. Power strip and the smart power cord is another good fit for retail channels. As we mentioned before, body fat scale is the ace under health category, which contributes more than 70% to the overall quantity. Tuya is also actively expanding sport equipment, such as wearable gadgets, badminton rackets, jump rope, and treadmill. This is for home appliances, cleaning robots, air purifier, pet feeder, and watering machine. Air cooler are among the top best-selling products.
And this is for sensors and security. As you can see, 31% is consisted of IP camera, following with door sensors, door lock, and PR motion sensor. And last, I want to share a case study of Tuya partner in Indonesia. Its name is Body. Body was founded only in late 2019 and got $5 million in sales in 2020. They sell both online and offline and got 10 dealers and 8 online stores on mainstream platforms like Shopee, Lazada, Tokopedia, and JD.com. The product strategy is to draw as much traffic as possible through entrance-level products like light bulb, light strip, smart infrared remote controller, and switch. And when consumers got a taste of the convenience of smart home idea, they can make a profit out of other products with higher margins such as cleaning robots, aroma diffuser, door lock, sensors, smart home appliances, fish feeder, and IP camera. For the first 5 months of this year, Body has sold more than 500,000 pieces of products, which is 10 times more than that of the whole of 2019. With Tuya product ecology, Body is capable of expanding its product line rapidly with more than 37 SKUs, while Tuya takes care of the rest. Once Body has a considerable user base, through the built-in app mode function, Body could seamlessly drive traffic from its end user back to its online stores. Through Tuya's recommendation, Body successfully becomes a key partner brand of Google in Indonesia and launches the Body Smart Home Google Bundle in Tokopedia. On April 19th this year, Body ran the first co-marketing campaign with TCL on Lazada to demonstrate smart camera features on TV with Google Chromecast service. Body works closely on site with Abit IPC and completes the live stream sales. End users could install an application on their Android TV and log in with a Body account. When someone rings the doorbell or when the user wants to check the camera, the TV will show corresponding images. And social media becomes a major marketing channel. Body uploads 2 to 3 marketing videos every day on Instagram and YouTube and gains around 100,000 followers. Body also promotes smart products with various KOL in the form of unboxing videos to reach out to as many audiences as possible. They finally make the slogan, Body always in control, in place. At the early stage, Body actively left messages under the comment section of videos of other famous brands to answer questions about smart home, and always offers a more cost-friendly solution in the end, which is Body. This is about the Body roadshow and an innovative sales trial during the pandemic. Since the very beginning, Body holds after-sales experience an essential position. Body manages to put 7 24-hour hotline in place and establish 3 experience centers, 15 installers, and 20 after-sales spots nationwide to ensure every Body consumer gets the best service whenever needed. This whole hardware ecosystem and the new form of comments brought by it are made possible by the Tuya IoT Cloud platform. Based on what we call the IoT OS, Tuya also provides industrial solutions for various business scenarios, including commercial lighting, smart security, smart hotel, apartments and rental houses, and smart community, etc., which will be covered by my colleagues later in their speeches. And on the closing note, I'd like to reiterate our vision for a smarter world, all categories, all industries, all services. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Gong, for your insightful sharing. Next, we would like to welcome Mr. Tat Jingangung, Managing Director of Jaton Group and expert from the Thai IoT Association, to present his knowledge on Thailand's smart home trends. Thai IoT Association has been very active in uniting industry voices, working with both private and government sector to spearhead the digital transformation journey of Thailand. With its members' creation of IoT-enabled products and services implemented across various pillar industry for our nation. Therefore, today is very exciting for us to learn how, in particular, the smart home trend has shaped Thailand market with the experience from Thai IoT Association. So please allow me to hand over now to Mr. Jingangung to begin his presentation.
Global smart home penetration rate is 10% this year and is expected to be double by 2025. Is your home one of them? สวัสดีครับ Hello everyone. I'm Titat Wing Jung Kun, Head of Digital Technology, IoT Department, Jordan Group, Thailand. It's our privilege to be representing Thai IoT Association to share with you all about smart home trends that shape the market. Our today's agenda has three main parts: what, why, and how. In what, we'll explore the concept and protocols together with our front runners as a basis for everyone. In why, as simple as one slide, we'll see the market growth of this lucrative industry, and then we'll go directly to the how, which is our highlights here. Future trends, challenges, real cases, globally and in Thailand. So, shall we? There are 6 pictures of the same house. Let's take a tour. The first one is a glass wall of the house, which is fully automated with security sensors. The second one is an exterior entrance, where all the visitors will receive RFID pins to identify themselves and also their preferences, like music, lights, paintings they like throughout their journey of the house. Outdoor swimming pool, which is temperature controlled, and you can preset your underwater music before you jump in. Guest room, where the visitors' preferences like music and lights are adjusted accordingly. Bedroom, with floor sensors recording your steps and can identify your scene adjustment and detect if you fall onto the floor. And last one, living room, with digital screens which can be controlled from the command center. Can you guess whose house is this? Some of you might have seen this before. Yes, it's Bill Gates' smart home, which took him 7 years to complete with all the smart functions mentioned. But how lucky we are today. We can build our desired smart home in less than a week. Thanks to these technologies, from stage 1, stage 2, and stage 3, we are now in the era of smart scene with the smart space. With the advancement of AI, we can set our preferences using time, geofencing, and interactions, etc. to create our desired commands not only in the home, but also outside areas, like your EV bikes, your smartwatch, or even your faraway garden sprinklers. Now, let's explore the related protocols, which are 3 major connectivities: power line, field bus, and wireless. As you may know, with the hardwire system, they require deep technical integrations. So, it might not be the future of DIY smart home in the mass market. So, shall we focus on the wireless, which are traditional Wi-Fi and non-traditional Zigbee and Z-Wave? All protocols have pros and cons. In terms of security, Z-Wave is number 1, as its frequency is not widely used. But in terms of device cost, gateway requirements, Wi-Fi is definitely a big win. While Zigbee is moderate in terms of security, but its power consumption is surprisingly low. Considering the device cost, market penetration, gateway requirements, ecosystem readiness, our personal views, front-runner protocols would be Wi-Fi and Zigbee, along with add-on protocols like Bluetooth, RF433, 4G, 5G, or even NB-IoT. And of course, it might be like eating food without drinking water if you don't have global leading voice commands like Google Assistant, Alexa, and Siri. Comparing to 1 billion iPhones sold since 2007, almost 36 billion IoT devices installed worldwide in 2021. We categorize them into 6 main categories according to their functions. Winning the top 3: security, electrical, and appliance, they play a leading role for the first-time users to get a first-hand adoption of IoT smart device integration into their homes. With that being mentioned, there are tons of researches about the market growth of smart home industry. The average CAGR is around 14 to 25%, which is a highly lucrative. Now we have made it to the first half. Let's explore the future trends in the remaining half together. Global researching firm McKinsey published the 6 archetypes of the new businesses, 3 of which are the major components in our smart home industry: collaboration platform, remote service provider, and data utilizers. They are the foundation of our industry trends. Let's start with number 1, collaborative platform with open ecosystem. Even the mainstream like Apple and Samsung, when it comes to smart homes, they partner up with hundreds of brands. Apple has relaxed many restrictions of HomeKit compatible devices by introducing software-based authentication under MFI, or made for iPhone, iPod, and iPad programs. Samsung, on the other hand, plans to switch from legacy developer tools toward the API-based ecosystem, which would allow more flexible and way easier device integration methods. Another mainstream, Oppo, started to build its IoT devices by cooperating with Midea, one of the biggest home appliances in China, by developing Oppo's operating system, ColorOS, user portal to control Midea appliances. Microsoft and GE extend partnership in its industrial IoT for managing and analyzing machine data sensors. Still under the topic of partnerships, hardware and software are like husband and wife. No one can do that jobs alone. It takes lots of workload to manage smart device life cycle from ideation to production process. If the hardware vendors can find a good match with the software experts, it definitely can accelerate the time to the market and utilize data in more effective ways. Last but not least, apart from HMI or human-to-machine interface, human-to-human touch is our major key for future trends, as connected is not enough. Delivering real human value is a must. Human-animal powerful connections might create a strong demand for animal GPS tracker or animal loss prevention token that can alert the owners when their dogs are out of their way. Alerting people working outside home of the medical distress of their loved ones at home is considered one of the top reasons why people have a high demand for elderly care devices. One of the main reasons for users to make a first-time purchase of smart home devices is to prevent burglaries. That's why security products make the top of all lists. Prevention of life and belonging is the real value smart home devices can deliver to users. From the survey of the company of 215, Dimensional Research found out the top 3 challenges. They are complex supply chains, lack of hardware and software connection architectures, software development quality issues. We wrap these 3 up to be complex supply chain from hardware manufacturing and software development. Scalability, how big, how far you can go in terms of devices, platform, infrastructure in a sustainable way, because it takes lots of resources. Another important thing, cross-compatibility. The smart home market has huge potential, but it's still too fragmented. We should expect to see greater cross-compatibility and less focus on different platform lock-in. For security, we have shared our digital footprints for our convenience. With smart home technology, the information should be well managed, not only technical encryptions, but also how you manage data by GDPR or PDPA in Thailand. Connectivity. This might be an issue of digital divide in some suburb or rural areas. As the remote workforce expands, especially in the pandemic outbreak like this time, IT and power infrastructure is a fundamental challenge we have to overcome. Now, we are good to go. Let's see the real case samples. Back in the year 2000, there was Home Plug Powerline Alliance. But in 2016, there was no further technology development in the community anymore. Might be because the wireless technology comes into the market. However, there is the so-called CSA, or Connectivity Standards Alliance, used to be under the Zigbee Alliance in the US. This alliance is composed of the major leading global players like Google, Apple, Amazon, and many others. With this alliance, all of us would benefit from the cooperation, and this is a fundamental idea of what we are doing now in Thailand. Introducing Jatan IoT. With the support from Smart City Thailand project of the Royal Thai government. These are some brands and the cooperation that we did during the past years under Thailand IoT platform, Jatan IoT. We aim to have 100 brand alliances in all household categories, focusing mainly on the smart property solutions. And definitely, we shall be the growth engine to Thailand IoT market in years to come. Wish I could have more time with you, but I really need to go. Please keep in touch via my Facebook or LinkedIn. Hopefully, we can get in touch and create a better world with smart home and IoT. Thank you everyone. Goodbye for now. สวัสดีครับ
Thank you, Mr. Jinkangun, for your sharing. Both of our speakers have given us a lot of useful information on the overall landscape of smart home market and ideas that we can tap on. Now, we have come to the Q&A session, with which if any of you have questions, please feel free to type your questions in our Q&A box at the bottom of the panel, and our speakers will address to you. To bring us deeper into each aspect of IoT application for smart home market, in the subsequent webinar sessions, we will continue to bring in heavyweight industry expert from Tuya Smart and Thai IoT Association to walk us through specific areas in terms of the IoT-enabled commercial lighting, tailored solution to maximize hotel guests and residential users' experience, as well as IoT-enabled security solution for both business and home applications. To stay ahead with this impactful learning, please stay tuned for our more information on website and official social media channels. This is our commitment to you in providing the most up-to-date relevant technology and market information through our 360-degree engagement activity, such as our monthly webinar and upcoming industry online forum and business matching opportunity. Should you be interested to know more, please feel free to contact me or refer to our events information on this slide. Lastly, to understand your thoughts on our session and for improvement for future events, we would like to invite you to conduct a survey which will be sent to you by email. And once again, we hope that you have enjoyed today's session, and we would like to express an appreciation to our sponsor, Tuya Smart, as well as our supporter, Thai IoT Association, for both your strong support. We look forward to welcome you again in the upcoming webinar on 9th of June on the topic IoT-enabled smart lighting for commercial space. You can simply scan this QR code to complete this simple registration process, and your seat will be secured. Thank you once again for joining us today, and see you soon. Bye-bye.